Story on how I found luck. This is part 6 in my series on luck. So this happened probably 10 years ago. I was coaching a couple drivers at this race that was down in Houston. It was an IndyCar race. So it was a street course, which if you don't know anything about racing, a street course, they basically just take, roads in the street and they put barriers up and they race around it. And the main thing about it is, unlike a real road course, it's very difficult to see. So being able to just go out to a corner and watch some of the drivers that I was coaching was difficult. So I walked around and I found a couple corners this great area, so I wanted to watch, but you just couldn't just go up and watch the corner. And I noticed that there was this hospitality tent, like a big, huge trailer that was there. And so I just walked over and I asked the people that were, running the thing. I just said, hey, I'm coaching a couple of these drivers. It looks like you guys have a great vantage point here. I'd love to be able to come over and watch, just for my sessions. I'll just be there for 30 minutes or whatever, and then we'll be out of here. And they were like, yeah, no problem, just come on up. So I got this great vantage point so I could watch my guys, get some lap times. I could evaluate what they were doing, and I could see a lot. It was great. So after the session was over the first time, I saw that I got to talking to them, and I'm looking at them and I'm like, man, they're spending a lot of money on all this. This is a huge, obviously a big company. So I just invited them to come over to meet the drivers that I was coaching, take them into the hospitality, not our hospitality, but our trailer, talk about to our engineers, do all that stuff. And they loved it. They loved it. And I was open to be able to go and watch for the rest of the weekend, all the races there. And I just got to talking to them. By the time the weekend was over, the CEO came over to me and said, hey, here's my card. Give me a call next week. I want to come and talk to you. I want to talk to you about doing something with you next year as a driver for us. I was like, okay. So I met them. I went down to their office, and the next race that happened there next year, they sponsored me. It was a great opportunity. And all of that came because I was just open to meeting other people, looking around, seeing the opportunities. A lot of people would have just completely missed that. Would have been like, hey, I'm here to coach. That's it. I'm done. So keep your eyes open for opportunities.